Okay, welcome back to the Jack of all, and tonight we're going to be the Jack of all trades. We're just going to go a bit of a lowdown, bit of a backstory on the caddy. We're also going to do how I came about it, mods being done, future plans, and we're going to show a bit of work that I last did with a donor car. Ooh. Okay, so a little bit of a backstory about this caddy, as brief as I can. My old van, bless her soul, still going actually. It was a transit van, a little bigger than this, and I was doing a lot of work. Needed a van. It was going man down. That was it. It was leaving the chart anyway. And a friend of mine says, well, do you want to just take this? All it was, do you want to do a swap? Straight swap. This is what I got. So obviously it wasn't always like this. It was a little different. Not done too much so far, so we're going to go through the mods. Mod number one, the wheels. So as you can see, these babies are big old tyres from 4x4 UK. The Comforter CF 1100s. Quite a big tyre for this. And the wheels, you can see, are off the donor vehicle, which we shall get to later on. Little story with these was, got the tyres, friend of mine got them delivered to a friend of mine's garage, and they went, these tyres are massive, by the way. I was like, ooh, okay. So got them on the wheels. I painted these wheels myself, hence why they're slightly rough, and we put them next to the caddy. Didn't exactly fit, so that leads me to the next mod. As you can see, it's a little higher than normal because of my miscalculation, shall we say, with the tyres. I had to put it on a lift kit. So the suspension's been lifted 30mm at the front and back, and then which led us on to the rear shockers. They were actually stretched to their limit, so when they went to rebound, we went a bit airborne and it was bouncing around the road. So I had to get some longer rear shockers as well. So that's all the mods as far as the drivetrain goes. Okay, another mod that was actually done prior to me owning the vehicle. Follow me. A lot of caddy owners do this. Nice comfy seats, VW seats. I'll explain what vehicle later. And obviously one of the most important, probably most obvious, the tent box. I'm going to get a lot of use out of the tent box, to be fair. Some of my work that I do provides me to sleep in a tent, so what better than a tent box? It is a tent box Lite 2.0, and it's brilliant, and it's going to be the focal of our adventures, so pretty important mod, I'd have said. On to future plans. So there is quite a few plans for this vehicle, as in modifications, making it look nice. It does need a bit of tightening up, you know, a few dents that need knocking out, bit of painting, that's one to watch for. And we are going to go on to the start of one of the mods from our donor car. So let's check it out. Okay, so I actually know very little about cars, but here we have the donor car for the caddy. It's a 2006 VW Touran, and tonight I'm aiming to take off the wings and the bumper, and hopefully the wing mirrors to go on the caddy. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we'll see. Let's get into it. So while you're watching this, you will come to learn just how little I do know about taking a car apart. Yeah, it's quite painful to watch here, so cue the music and well, try and enjoy. So I must have got bored of trying with that wing, so we'll start over here, see if we can get the bumper off first. And back to the wing, do a bit more fighting with this arch lining. The front seats that were mentioned earlier in the caddy are actually from a Touran very similar to this. Lovely comfy seats. Just a quick look out, make sure nobody's watching, because clearly I do not know what I'm doing. But, you know, you've got to love a tryer. Yeah, that's it. Let's get some weight behind it. That might do it. Go on, give it some force. Oh yes, now you know it's getting bad when you're rolling around on the floor. Yeah, give it a good pull, that's it. Might come off. Nope, okay. No, yep. No, give it a shove, no. Right, these little bolts under here, little screws, maybe they'll fall off then. I mean, what we're trying to remove here, the lights or the bumper? Oh, hello, what we got here? Now then, oh, hello, progress. Yes. Yeah, look at my trophy. Oh my God. This bumper still causes me a bit of issues. Go on, get it, go on. Essentially, anything I can scavenge from this Touran that fits the caddy, I'm having it. Oh, hang on. What's happening here? Oh, hallelujah. Finally. Well, that's one off. Wasn't so bad. What? First attempt at doing something like that, so far so good. Now time for the bumper. Got part of it off. And the lights. I think I'm going to take the lights as well. Number 2 off. Just the bumper to go. I think we'll leave the mirrors for tonight. Losing a bit of light, so need to get that bumper off. Let's get cracking. After all that drama, it started to come apart pretty quick, just before we lost all the light. Big shout out to Built By Us for letting me use the space, storing the Touran and helping me throughout this build. I'll drop a link in the comments to their channel. So there we have it. All off, lights as well. And for a bit of guesswork, I don't think I did too bad, because that was all guesswork. Hopefully get them bits off there onto the caddy. So these panels look a bit rusty here, so change on the panels for those ones, all being well, and get it painted. Happy days. And there we have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you at the next one.